Hello everybody, it's Lurgs here. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to save you time and money. And today, how to jumpstart a Mercedes S Class. Now for this process, you're either going to need a spare battery or you're going to need a donor vehicle and you're going to need some jump leads. Right, let's get cracking. This is the Mercedes S Class 2016 model here, and this is the S350 model. Now if the battery is completely flat, you might not be able to access the car using the remote key fobs. You might have to remove the blade and open the driver's door manually. And there's a link above now about how to change the battery in this Mercedes key fob. If your battery is getting really low, you may see this message on your dashboard saying start engine, see the owner's manual. Obviously on the S Class you've got a lot of electronic gadgets which drain the battery. Now what you can do is, if you're not in a rush to jump start the vehicle, you can buy one of the trickle chargers which just plugs into the internal cigarette lighter. This will give your battery a small little boost and it should enable you to start the car. To jump start the Mercedes S Class, the first thing you need to do is open the bonnet or the hood, and there's a link above now about how to do that. And what we're going to need today is the positive terminal here and a negative terminal, which is any part of the metal chassis. Now just slide this across to show the positive terminal. And then to access the negative part of the car, you can just remove this cover. So just turn these latches and just lift this whole panel away. And then we can attach the negative jump cable to this point here on the chassis. The battery location on this S Class is actually in the boot or the trunk, and there's a link above now about how to test that and the exact location of the battery. But to jump start it, we don't actually need to connect it directly to the battery. This is actually a spare battery that I use to jump start vehicles. If you haven't got one of these, you can just pretend that this is the donor vehicle's battery. Now take your jump leads and take the positive first, the red jump lead, put that on the positive terminal of the donor battery and put that on the positive terminal on the Mercedes S Class. Be careful not to touch any other part of the Mercedes S Class, any of the chassis or anything like that. Make sure you get a really good connection. Then take the negative jump lead, put that on the negative terminal of the donor vehicle or the spare battery and put that on this point here on the chassis. Now if you've connected it to a donor vehicle, make sure that the donor vehicle is actually running at this point, so it's started up and running. All the connections are good, so now we can go inside the Mercedes S Class and hit that start button. And great news, it's started. Now as the battery has been completely flat, you need to leave the engine running while you take off the jump leads. And whilst I'm doing that, there's a link above now about the top 10 tips that you need to know about your Mercedes S Class. Take off the positive jump lead first and then remove the positive jump lead from the donor vehicle, and then do the same for the negative jump lead on the Mercedes S Class and the negative jump lead on the donor vehicle. And then we just slide this cover back across the positive terminal and then put this cover back on here. And there's a link above now about how to turn traffic updates on and off really simply. And then what you need to do is take it on a nice long run to charge the battery up. If you haven't got time to take it on a nice long run, then I suggest you buy a battery charger and just leave it on a nice trickle charge for a few hours or overnight. But now it's time for tea. If you would like more how-tos on how to save you time and money, then please press the subscribe button down here. I really do appreciate you visiting my channel, everyone. If you'd like to select any other videos around here, that would be really cool. And be sure to hit that bell notification tab.